Son of God, and most of all, my dear father, Dr. Changshik Yong.
음, 네,
Yay! Welcome.
you.
Welcome, Dr. Yong.
For your introduction, and then our EJ, Rapada, and John, and Nanes, and Ron, Fry Edric, and all my brothers and sisters. Oh, I really cannot run away from Filipino in any way. My gosh, always Filipino. Where there is Dr. Yong, there is always a Filipino people. Anyway, I think this is my destiny. Need to work together with the Filipinos. I feel when I think of the Filipino, my emotion really become very deep. All kind of mixed feeling because we are working together and suffering together, and all kind of the activities with the Filipino. You are the one who initiated our heavenly tribal messiahship. You are the one who really did great job in the Philippines. That's why I really appreciate those who came to Philippines, as a missionary, like John and Nanes and Ron and Frederick. Those who are people are really laid incredible foundation for Philippines. Because of them, because of their really unconditional sacrifice, we build something in the Philippines. I know all the foundation everywhere as a missionary, as a continental director. I am the one who know our movements of reality everywhere. But I am telling you, Philippines is one of the greatest foundation in our movement. Of course, Korea, Japan, and America. And then except Korea and Japan and America, I think Philippines is the greatest foundation in terms of the membership, in terms of even our property, church property construction, in terms of they are really beautiful, offering as a filial sons and daughters. That's why I feel that if we move Filipinos' heart, I think we can move the world. One day, Father, when he was in Alaska, and then there were key Asian leaders. Thailand, you need to influence the nation of Japan, mother nation. And then Father talk about the Philippines. He said, Philippines is the really second daughter nation, very elder son nation of America. When some member sharing about this, I was so much inspired. And then what's the role of our dear Filipino brothers and sisters? We have a strong Christian foundation in the Philippines. We laid a really also great foundation over there. We overcame national level even persecution. But always Filipino show the model. That's why I'm really grateful to all my dear Filipino brothers and sisters. You know, I'm to be frank with you, when I look at other members, our blessed family all over the world, but still have the kind of course, you know, it takes time to get along with them. But when I see any Filipino, even though they are not our member, I feel they are one part of my family. Our house is very much kind of the inseparable kind of artistic feeling and emotion. I'm telling you, I cannot run away from Filipino wherever I go. Always Filipino is following me, and then I work closely with all the Filipino brothers and sisters. Today, Christmas Christmas is a very important day. I'd like to mention a few points. Number one, Father said we need to listen to Father's word. We need to influence nation of America. That's why those who are living in the Philippines, you need to understand your job, your mission is missionaries. All of you are missionaries. Somebody say, I came here by accident. I stay here illegally or someone legally, whatever. I think God is working really mysterious way. But in any region you are here, I tell you that God, He is the one who invited all of you to stay in America as a missionaries. That's why you need to carry on the spirit of the missionaries. You need to help elder son nation as a second daughter. That's why I really want to work together with all the Filipinos very closely. So, and then I met already Filipino communities. I share already something with you, but I have a really clear plan how to work together with the Filipino community. And then we need to remind all the time what Father is talking about. Filipino need to influence nation of elder son nation, America. So in terms of the 통일무도, in terms of the increasing membership, in terms of the sending, in terms of the become the leader everywhere. That's why I really want to work with the Filipino community in many ways. That's why I have a plan. Sooner or later, I'm going to invite all major Filipino leaders. I want to discuss with you many things. And second point, I'd like to mention about the holy community. True Mother gave me clear direction. Hey, Yong, you need to create 1,000 churches in America. Mother is not just only begotten daughter. She is my God. She is my everything. She gave me that kind of the order, that kind of the heavenly, really, about important order. So I need to really unite with her. So how can we really build the 1,000 churches in America? And then since I came to America, and then I pray and put on my Jongsong how to do. Then God is a God of the really, God is a really amazing God. He teaches me, He gives me clear inspiration how to we make, how to build the 1,000 our churches. Incredible inspiration. So as you know that now COVID-19, I think, how to say, the entire world have the really new era, new time. Our old concept, our old paradigm shift, we need to change. Therefore, God gave me very clear direction to me that I already share with the national leader, sub-regional leaders, and then they are quite happy to really work based upon my idea. That is holy community. So, Mother said, now is the 1 second era. Within 1 second, let all mankind know who true parents are. So now the era of the online. That's why I want to create. Can you imagine if we build 1,000 church, 20 churches in each state, and then 50 states, then 1,000 churches? How much we need to spend money, to build 1,000 churches within 6 or 7 years? I think this kind of concept is a wrong concept. Now is really, we are very near to spiritual world, beyond space and time. We can communicate to anyone, every second, anytime. That's why we need to using this kind of the heavenly and current modern technical system. God provide us how to utilize the maximum to convey God's message and then giving the testimony for our true parents' work. So I want to create about using the online system. Let's just say that online holy community. So Mother saying that everybody need to take ownership. So I want to create the holy community. I'd like to encourage it to each one of the blessed family, even young member. True parents so much emphasize the number of the 43. 43 means representative of cosmos and world and nation and then our tribe. That's why one holy community is 43 members. So one person become the leader of the one holy community. He need to be responsible for 43 people. So this is beyond space and time. Now we are providing everything, all the educational material, even Sunday service, putting in our online system. And then your job is just become the coordinator. Okay, Sunday service. Okay, let's watching by live. And then after watching, and then you are the one who become coordinator and take care of the 43 people. What's your reflection? What do you feel? And also you can listen Divine Principle Workshop 3-day content and 4-day workshop content, even 7-day workshop content. When you click, and then you can watch all the Divine Principle lecture. And then one, for example, Principle of Creation, when you listen, after that, you need to give and take with that guest. And what do you feel? And you are on the sub-region 1, does not matter your member from the everything we register and then by using the database system. So no, now, even from now, Kimi nationality need to have 43 members. Even I am continental director, I need to have 43 members. Everybody need to focus how to build, how to make 43 membership. For example, in America, 1,000 plus 1,000 members determined to become holy community leader. Already 1,000 church already begin. So what I'm talking to you, you are Filipino. You can know the many Filipino community everywhere. For Yong, I think within 2 months, I want to reach 43. And reach 43 USA. So now we are creating, and then because of COVID, 7-day workshop. So what the purpose of each community after you are really reach 43 people, and but you have more confidence to become a HTM about that leader. I want to register Chunbo. Then Chunbo condition is different. To register Chunbo, first condition, you need to give the holy wine ceremony to 430 people. Second condition, you need to select 43 couples who are able type. They need to go through the indemnity stick ceremony, 40-day separation, 3-day ceremony, and follow through parents' tradition. And then ancestor liberation ceremony and blessing ceremony. And finally, under your leadership minimum, you need to take care of the 43 couples. Then you have already qualification to become Chunbo 1 member. And the normal member, even though you are COM member, one of the COM member, you can initiate your holy community. That's why this is really very much practical. What do you think this is? I think this is really everywhere, because era of the church is gone already. Era of home now, living together. And then we are also thinking about giving the donation. I mean, in the beginning, maybe 30% belong to you and 70% belong to the region or sub-region. And gradually, how we can settle down, we can arrange for that. Wow, how beautiful it is. That's one, then everybody take ownership. For example, we don't have this kind of holy community system. You are attending the Sunday service by live and then finish. No more job, no more responsibility. Then cannot be active. Now to mother declare. Second 7 years of Chonilgu course, everybody need to involve. Everybody need to initiate from Filipino community. I want to initiate. Even ACLC same things. If we do that, wow, already now every morning about the devotion. Our Filipino community, let's become model. EJ Rapada, I don't know who is the main leader in Filipino community, discuss how many community you can create. How many Filipino brothers and sisters determined to become the leader of the holy community. I want to discuss with you very soon, centering on our Filipino community, and then also the Asia community, Chinese community, Spanish community, and then also region. And then really everybody need to involve to become 천일국 owners, 천일국 leaders.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Molly,
Great
what do you think?
vision.
Molly, what do you think?
Yeah, this is incredible, brilliant idea. Yes, Aju.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Dr. Yong, you've already seen
Aju.
you have already seen our 13 representatives, 13 states.
And then once a week, we gather all the community leader only. And then we are providing Sunday service while
Provide through you, Dr. Yong. I think we're gonna be in good shape. To continue educating God children. Jew, amen. Wow, the pioneering
Amen.
spirits of the
Aju.
we have like an hour more to go until we finish. The next part would be some kind of knowledge. Dr. Yong and President Arkimi shared with us. We will start praying with that starting here. as we proceed a ceremony. They are not necessarily a member, they are from the Baptist Church, but they are strongly supported.
Oh, Ryan, thank you, Ryan.
Probably remember him.
I miss you so much.
Jumbo.
Okay.
And also, I think Ate Bugard, what's her name? I saw them earlier from Canada also.
Amelia.
Pagubasan.
Amelia to.
Amelia,
Ito,
Ate
yeah.
Amelia,
Amelia.
yes, Ate Amelia. All right, and her husband, they're also here. Okay, anyway, if we, let me see, if I acknowledge more people here. There's a lot, we have already like 66 families joining us by live on Zoom, and also others are joining us via Facebook. Okay, so let's move on. Please direct message me if I forget something so I can just briefly acknowledge, okay? Let's move on to the part 2 announcements. Oh, I'm sorry. We'd like to mention to you today that there's already a registration link. If you can put that link up again for the bingo socials. Originally, our price is $50, but we receive other additional donations. We have from Buhay Buhay sa America. And also our Master Vincent donated additional money. Is now a YouTuber, Ayin Yen Grand, that's her name on YouTube. She's gonna be hosting the bingo. Yes, so please provide again the link if you can, please, on the chat room, and people.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Natutuwa naman ako at sinamahan ninyo ako. At thank you so much po. Medyo mabagal ang ating internet connection kaya hindi makuha ang sinasabi niya. But I think the best thing about what Reverend Yong shared to us is he believes on the ability of the Filipinos to change and make a difference in America. So if someone from another nationality believes that we can do what we can do as Filipinos, bakit hindi natin isipin na kaya natin bilang mga Pilipino na gawin ang isang bagay na makakamove ng tao dito sa Amerika. Especially, ang kailangan natin dito ay mag-unite talaga. Kaya, eto, babalik ulit siya. Kaya, maraming salamat, Howie, the Tabs Channel. At Goodilla, Gubay, hello sa'yo. Kuya Pierre Burgard, thank you so much. Kuya Pierre Burgard, he says, Filipinos are the needed spice to create heaven on earth. Imagine that, if we Filipinos think that way, na we are a necessary ingredient to change the world. And I think that is an empowerment for all of us. So on this Christmas time, we know how much everyone is having difficulty. But if we focus on the horizon and the great things that are about to come, sabi nga, in every crisis, there comes opportunity. So we are here in America. Our unity and our collective work as Filipinos can really bring great difference in America or anywhere else in the world, because Filipinos are everywhere. Handyan ang Pilipino sa anumang sulok ng mundo. Sabi nga ni Nas Daily, Filipino daw yung in all his travels throughout the world in 1 year. He made this 1-minute video for 1 year in every parts of the world. There is one thing in common. that he sees in all the places he's been. There's a Filipino. So that, I think, is what Filipinos never knew, that if we harness the power that we have, not in a bad way, but in a good way, just like us as YouTube showed us that we can make a difference if we unite and we support one another, just as we all reach 1,000 subscriber just because each of us support one another. And right now I'm asking my friend Mark SPG, isang kababayan ko ito na talagang napakaganda ng talent, at sana ay sundan ninyo, mahalin ninyo, at maging kaibigan din nyo, kasi subscriber na lang ang kailangan niya para siya ma-monetize. And I believe YouTube gave us like a blueprint. Lahat tayo gusto natin maka 1,000 subscriber and ma-monetize. And up to that, depende na sa'yo kung gaano mo gagawin ang effort mo para mas dumami ka pa. But in the process, we need that 1,000 subscriber and to get monetization. Ganon din ang buhay natin bilang mga Pilipino. Or not only the Filipinos, ganon din ang buhay ng bawat tao. Ang goal ng bawat isa is maging kasangkapan tayo na ang buhay natin ay maging meaningful, that we can make a difference to someone's life, whether it's in Christmas or any kind of season. The more we use our lives to make a difference for others, then the more our lives will be, sabi nga ni Pierre Bourgaard, we will become not just the salt, we will become the spice of this world. So, kung salt lang at saka pepper, walang walang masyadong punch, di ba? But if you become the spice, the whole thing will become a beautiful recipe. So, yun yung goal nating lahat, na magtulungan tayo. Let's put our hands and our mind and our effort together to create the world God has envisioned for this world. Not only for our lives, but not only for our family, but to the whole world. Because the more you invest and the more you give, the more you think of the greater whole, you don't have to think of the money. Because the money in YouTube is nothing. Because kung maliit tayong YouTuber, maliit lang ang kikitain natin. But we have the goal of making people happy. We have the goal that we can become an instrument that is people who watch our videos can be inspired. That's why making our video content meaningful, that can create a difference to someone's life, that can make people think, yes, I want to do great things, not only for me, not only for my family, but for the world. Then God will give us the inspiration, what kind of video and the kind of things we can create on our YouTube channel will surely influence the people who will watch it. And so, mas maraming ngayong susunod sa'yo. Mas maraming magiging kang subscriber. And through that, more people watch you, the more people subscribe to you, then you would never even intend to become rich, but then later on, money will pour in because people will be watching your content. And not only that, but because they know you make a difference and they want to make it na matulungan ka rin. So,
We're actually working right now on the front line.
We are really grateful. For me, I'm grateful that I learned YouTube. I learned that through YouTube, through our unity, we can reach our goal. And the same as in life. Unity, especially with God's will, with God's plan for all of us, that is what will make a big difference. Because we have to, when we make our video, I see Thomas Sagayo. This is a man I really love. His content is basically something, every content he makes, I felt like, wow, I never thought of that. But the way he creates his video is something I can learn something. Every video he makes, he put something that people would think twice again, and will learn something, and I'll share. Actually, I shared Thomas Agayo's making a Christmas tree, because I was just watching him making that huge Christmas tree, lighting his Christmas tree, and in the process, he's sharing things while he's making his Christmas tree. And actually, I shared his video not because of the Christmas tree, but because of the message that Thomas Agayo put on that video. So I encourage everyone. I may not be able to reach yung tawag doon, yung mga videos nyo na mapanood. But if maybe you tag me when you share it, if you're my Facebook friend, just tag me and I will be so happy to share that video as well. And especially if the video is something that will be inspiring, I'm more than grateful to share. And as we share one another's video, then all of us gets elevated. And the same as in life, as not only on YouTube, but the same as in life. I'm inviting and I'm encouraging all Filipinos. Let's work in unity. Let's work together, as Dr. Yong has actually shared to us the beauty of Filipinos, and we have the heart. And I think what God has put to us is something that is a key ingredient. Sabi nga ni Kuya Pierre Bourgard, it's a key ingredient to make a huge difference in the world, to become heaven here on earth. So, wow.
Good evening, everyone.
Ayan, ituloy
Can you hear
natin.
me?
Ituloy natin yung usapan kasi andito na yung ibabalik ko uli ang talon sa ating pinakikinggan. Ayan, this is Ate Heidi Isida. Thank you so much, Thomas, and Batgirl May Force. Hello, ayan. Tulungan natin si Batgirl May Force. At ganun din, YouTubers are like buhay-buhay, are a force for good. See, look at Kuya Pierre Bourgard knows the value of a YouTuber. So if we can see, if other people sees our value, then why not? Even if you are doing mukbang, when you're doing mukbang, everybody watch mukbang. But how about putting something in that mukbang, talk about something that will inspire people to do something that will encourage more people to create something that will move them. Of course, they will move because they are watching you eat. But even in that food that you eat, if you really share to them what is the thing that you will enjoy about this food, and just like I'm eating a persimmon, what can you get from this persimmon? That's why you want to get this food. So that's just my suggestion, and I appreciate all of you for coming. I know it is Christmas. I'm supposed to be sharing this Filipino international community in America. This is an organization that is started in New Jersey, and it's from the East Coast and moving to the West Coast. It was started in 2007. I was there when it was just forming, and I'm so glad how the Filipinos in the East Coast have come together to really bring a great unity, and that is why they move. And many of the Filipinos in New Jersey has received. These are actually, they started as missionaries in America, and
I really
may tanong si Thomas Agayo. Go to Paika, Thomas. At sa link ni Greg Agulan, he shared also the Facebook live of the event. Unfortunately, while I'm watching this, the internet is very slow.
Thank you.
I think we can share it.
Kaya ito, mukhang magsisimula na.
Because they're the ones that
Babalik
push
ako.
me.
Ayan. This is Ate Heidi Isida. These are I don't know, this picture look like how, oh, that's she's there from the early beginning of the church here in America. Thank you so much sa lahat sa inyong dumating. At mukhang mabagal talaga ang internet dahil siguro lahat ng tao ay gumagamit ng internet ngayon. Pero sana maging daan tayo bilang mga Pilipino. Makyat ka na lang dito, Thomas. Ayan. At yes, Thomas, maraming salamat. Mabagal din ang internet ko kaya meron akong problem na i-live. Buti na lang kahapon when I did the Christmas carols event, I did not have this problem. Pero maraming salamat sa inyo. Edward Laksina, thank you so much. At Mar SPG, Batgirl, May 4th, ayan. Oo, pero nagpuputol-putol kasi ang internet connection ko as I am streaming this video. Tingnan ko uli kung makakapasok. Ate, yes.
And
Ay. Si Thomas Agayo is also a good friend of mine who is from, he also came in as a missionary.
last year, 2000, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Yes, that's unfortunately yun ang problem ko dito sa streaming ko. Pasensya na. Hello, ang funniest ever videos too. At ang aking mga kapatid dyan na nasa sa baba. So isipin na lang natin na we are also the force and the spice of this world that our Kuya Pierre Bourgard has mentioned. Filipinos are the needed spice to create heaven on earth. Imagine that. So every time that you make a video or you create your musical recording, Mar, SPG, and Edward Laksina, ang
2019.
Pogi Boy, ang Boy Pogi, yan. Ayan, ang funniest ever video too. Salamat kapatid for coming at for staying. We're talking about what Dr. Yong
So,
suggested.
Then there's Lil Gay.
Sayang lang at hindi ako hindi maganda ang aking internet connection. Kaya I think she's sharing about her trip in the Philippines.
That's my hometown, and that's the church. And our church, I donated some play equipment to an orphanage.
See, it makes a big difference when you do
The
something
barn. Okay,
for
almost done.
others. Thank you, Edward Laksina. Sayang at internet connection must be everybody's trying to do live and Zoom. I'm trying to stream this from Zoom, from live in
And
Facebook.
what we do is I buy some flowers.
Sayang. Anyway, magsabi lang ako na maraming salamat sa inyong lahat sa pagsama ninyo at sa ating mga kababayan kung naan man po tayo ng mundo naroroon. Sabi nga ni Pierre Bourgaard, we are the spice the world needs at this time to create heaven here on earth because of the heart of the Filipinos that is always nakangiti kahit naghihirap, kahit nagdurusa. Kayang magbigay ng ligaya at aliw kahit nahihirapan ang puso. Kahit mahirap ang ating kinakaharap na mga challenges, kaya pa rin nating umiti. And that is something only a Filipino can. But that thing that we Filipinos really need to work on, and nakita na natin, we did it in YouTube, the unity that we have as Filipinos. If we work together in unity, we can do greater things for good. So maraming salamat po to all of you for joining tonight. I hope that you may have a great Christmas season, New Year, and 2021 would even be a greater year for all of us. So maraming salamat po for joining me. And this is Ria Luz of Buhay Buhay sa America, right at home. And may God bless you and your family always.